So here I am taking some example to understand continuity more. So this is a question: find all points of discontinuity of x where f is defined by fx equals to mod x plus 3 if x is less than equals to minus 3, minus 2x if x is between minus 3 and 3, and 6x plus 2 if x is greater or equals to 3. Now here we can see how many numbers we are getting here. So see, x is less than 3, 1 you are having minus 3, okay, 1 you have 3. So these numbers are appearing here, okay, that we have seen. So here on the basis of these numbers we will decide our cases. So our first case will be when the number c or any number is less than minus 3. So the first case is when x is less than minus 3. So we will check all the numbers which will be less than minus 3 whether it is continuous or discontinuous. The second case will be x equals to minus 3. Why we will take this minus 3? Because you can see here at x equals to minus 3 you have two functions, this function also and this function also. So we have to see both these, okay. Now the third case will be which one? When x will be greater to minus 3. But here this function is valid up to minus 3 to 3 only. So our third case will be between, we will check it between minus 3 and 3. We can go up to 3 only, okay. So here the fourth case, this one is clear I think, because if we will take a number greater than minus 3, so up to 3 only this function is valid, okay. After when the x will become more bigger than 3, then other function is coming. That's why we will limit our third case between minus 3 to 3. Now in the fourth case, what we will take? We will take at x equals to 3, okay. So we will check when your x is 3. Now again we have to see the fifth case. Fifth case can be which case? When x will be greater to 3, okay. So these 5 cases we have to check at which the function is continuous or discontinuous. Then we will get the points of discontinuity. Now let's see the first case. So here the first case is when x is less than minus 3. Here instead of taking x, you have to take some other constant. So here I am taking k. You can also take c also, okay. So here let the case first, that is k less than minus 3, okay. But here first you have to understand this function. Which function will be valid for this? This is the first function. So this is valid when x is less than minus 3. But here you can see one mod is also there, okay. So whenever you get mod functions, so just take it equals to 0. So here x will be, what value of x will get? That will be 0 only, okay. Whatever in the mod, just take it equals to 0. So here your x will come out 0. So now that means for x greater to 0, for all the values which will be greater to 0, your function fx greater or equals to 0, your function fx will be x only, okay. Now for all the values which will be less than 0, your function fx will be negative of x. This much I think it's clear. But now here we have fx as mod x plus 3. So what about when your k is less than minus 3? In that case minus 3 is less than 0, okay. So in that case your mod x will become minus x plus 3. Okay, this will be the function when we will take k less than minus 3. Okay, I hope this one is clear. For k less than minus 3, this function mod x will become minus x plus 3. Now we have to see, now you know that the function for k minus 3 will be minus x plus 3. So your fk will be minus k plus 3. I hope this you understood now. Now we will check whether the left hand limit and the right hand limit are same or not. So here if the x or k is less than minus 3, then the values can be minus 4, minus 5, okay, minus 6. So that time your only function will be this. Suppose we are finding the limit when your x is minus 5. Okay, now so the value of, for the left hand limit, your minus 5 will be, that value will be little bit less than minus 5. So which function will be valid? That time also minus x plus 3 function will be valid. Okay, now for the right hand side, right hand limit, when your value will be little bit greater than minus 5, so that time also this function will be valid, because your value is not exceeding minus 3. Okay, it is just below the minus 3 only. So here, so in both these cases your function is same. So you can say that limit, if you write once, so that's okay. So here when limit k is how much? Less than minus 3. So in that case, when the limit x tends to k and where k is less than minus 3, that time your function will be minus x plus 3, and that will be how much? Minus k plus 3, and this is equals to fk. So you will say that this function will be continuous, therefore fx is continuous at, so fx is continuous for all k which are less than minus 3. Now for case 2, that is x equals to minus 3, we have to see which one are valid. So which function will be valid? So you can see for x equals to minus 3, this function is valid. So you can say your fx will be how much? Minus x plus 3, because x is less than minus 3, that is less than 0. So your function will be this. So first step, we will find out our f minus 3. So f minus 3 will be how much? Minus of minus 3 plus 3. So that will give you 6. Now for the left hand limit, which function will be valid? See, for the left hand limit, when x is less than minus 3, your this function will be valid. So that time it will be minus x plus 3 only. But for the right hand limit, when your x will be little bit greater than the minus 3, so that time minus 2x, this function will be valid. So for right hand limit, your this function will be there, and for the left hand limit, your this function will be valid. So your limit minus x tends to minus 3, for the left hand, which function is there? Minus x plus 3. So here we will put the value. So minus of minus 3 plus 3, you are getting 6. Now we will check it for limit x tends to minus 3, right hand limit, which function is valid? Minus 2x is valid. So here you will put the value. So you will get minus 2 into minus 3, and the answer is 6. Now you can see all the values fx, f minus 3, and the limit x tends to minus 3, both are equal. So here also you can say that at k equals to minus 3, it is continuous. Now let's move to the next case. Now for the third case, what we have, the k will be between minus 3 to 3. So now first we will check which functions will be valid for third case. When k is between minus 3 and 3, let's see which function is valid. So you can see only minus 2x function is there, which is valid for the values which are between minus 3 and 3. So f k will be how much? Fk will be minus 2k, okay, and your limit x tends to k will be also minus 2k. So both are same. So what you will write here? So therefore fx is continuous at k between minus 3 and 3. Now let's see the fourth case. In the fourth case we have k equals to 3. So equals to 3. First one is this function, okay, when k will be little bit less than 3. So in that case, for the left hand limit your this function will be valid, and for the right hand limit your this function will be valid, okay. And for k equals to 3, exactly 3, this function is only valid. So now we will find out whether it is continuous at x equals to 3 or not. So first we will find out our f3. f3 will be how much? I told at x equals to 3 your function will be 6x plus 2. So in the place of x we will just put the 3. So 6 into 3 plus 2, that will give you 20. Now for the left hand limit, when your x is little bit less than 3, so in that case your function, which function is valid? That time it is minus 2x. So it will give you how much? Minus 2 into 3, so that is minus 6. Now for the right hand limit, when your x is little bit greater than 3, so in that case your which function is valid? That time it's 6x plus 2. So let's find out that one. So we'll get 6 into 3 plus 2. So here again we're getting 20, but this one is not coming equal. So here we got one of the point of discontinuity. So here we will say that at x equals to 3 fx is discontinuous. Now let's talk about the fifth. Now our case 5 is x greater to 3. So let's see which function will be. Now see, when x is greater to 3, in that case your this function 6x plus 2 will be valid, okay. All the values will be greater than 3, that means it will be 4, 5, 6, okay. So only for the left hand limit also and the right hand limit also this function 6x plus 2 will be valid, because if the value will be little bit less than 4, so it will not get less than 3, okay. So it will be just near about 4, so only this function will be valid. So we will find out. So for the left hand right hand limit, both the functions is 6x plus 2, and for f3 fk also only this function will be valid, so it will be continuous at this point. So our fk is how much? 6k plus 2, and for both the limits, left hand and right hand limit, x tends to k, only one function is valid, that is 6k plus 2. I hope this one is clear. So 6x plus 2. So after putting x here, we will get 6k plus 2. And now you can see both these are equal. So therefore, I told already this will be continuous at for all the values which will be greater than 3. So now if you'll see all the cases, so you have seen at k less than minus 3, it is continuous. For k equals to minus 3, again it is continuous. For the third case, k between minus 3 and 3, it is continuous, but at k equals to 3, it is not continuous. So at this point x equals to 3, it is discontinuous, okay. And the fifth case also it is continuous. So the point of discontinuity will be 3. So I hope this question is clear to you all.